we did our kitchen utensils, and now it's the time for all the fun stuff like bowls, plates, serving dishes. It's super important to me that you notice that I try to utilize as much space as I can in the box. First of all, I don't want to spend too much money on unnecessary boxes, and second of all, I don't want to have any extra space or room in the box for my items to have any friction or wiggling around or whatnot. I want everything to be as tight and good as possible in the box. Now, notice a really fun tip, so you guys don't need to struggle pushing these around when you're working with a box. All you do is tape one corner or two sides down with just one small line of tape. Notice that this tape is super easy to peel off. It's not going to harm or damage your box. It's just going to make it easier for you guys to work with. Now, even with my kitchen items, it doesn't work and fit perfectly in the box with that packaging that I showed you earlier. So what I did is I simply cut one of the individual pieces that it comes, and I'm going to fit it in between my bowls and my plates. I'm going to do this because I want that perfect separation that we were talking about earlier. So I'm going to take my foam sleeve, put my plate in there, close inside, that's nice and tight. I'm going to take my bowl, my sleeve, and nice and tight. Of course, your guys' kitchen items are not going to be exactly like mine, but if your plates are longer and you can only do plates, or if they're shorter and you can do 2 plates in each one, however you make the box work, you make the box work. It really doesn't matter. No one's going to open it and check. Just make it fit nice and tight, okay? Like I told you earlier, we want to do that extra support and protection. I use my moving paper. You guys can do magazines, you can do newspaper, it doesn't matter. For my serving dishes, which are very, very large, not only does that packaging not come with a large enough foam to work with it, but the foam isn't going to be good enough support. So what I'm going to do is, of course I did that moving paper padding on the bottom, but what I'm going to do, I cut a line of bubble wrap. You guys can get this anywhere. Again, contact the office and we'll let you know. I'm going to put it inside. I'm going to take moving paper, doesn't need to be pretty, and put that separation. Now that I'm done with that, my next item can go in. My bubble wrap, my moving paper, and so on and so forth. If I only have one more serving dish and I'm going to go ahead and put it in and work my way through it, if I don't come to the top of the box, that's fine. Don't shove too many things in there, but make sure you put that extra padding, if it's moving paper, if it's magazines or whatever, before you shut the box, so there's no wiggling around of your stuff, okay? So you pad up correctly, you shut the box, you tape it like we learned before, and that box is good to go.